Yes, guys, this is nearly last, bringing back another gameplay for today, and this time, guys, we are playing on Confirmed on Horizon, and we're using the Amr9 Dynamo. Now, before this, I've never used the AMR, as I didn't really think this gun could compete. Now, after unlocking the elite weapon variant, I must say I really didn't enjoy this weapon at all. I found the weapon still too weak to compete with, even though this is the elite version. Now, for a burst weapon especially, you want more from a gun that's going to be relying on accuracy, and you should have more damage to reward you for this, but the weapon just does not do it at all. This version of the gun compared to the standard is basically the fire rate goes up by 2 and the mobility goes up by 1, but these are the only positives to this weapon, as then the accuracy, the damage and the range all go down by 1. So without long barrel on, you can have a weapon that has a very poor kill range, with the damage drop off being quite steep. Now with that also, you could be wanting to put on the grip as well, because the damage is poor on this weapon. You're going to be needing to put more than the 5-round burst into people just to kill them at medium ranges, so you'd be wanting to make sure that every bullet counts. Now it is a 4-shot kill at close range, but like I say, is a minimum of 6 at any other. But this I find is really now dependent on the playing style like you like to use. As in the video, after having a couple of practice goes before, I found that the only way you could use this weapon to be really challenging was to play aggressive. Now for that style of play, I'll be using a wildcard to have 3 attachments on this weapon. Now, I would use the laser sight to help with the burst fire when caught in close situations. Also the quick draw as well. But together, these are both going to aid in situations where your quick reaction is going to be needed just to give you that much advantage as possible. But also advanced rifling to help with any medium to long ranges, as the range on this weapon is poor. So you'd be swapping out your foregrip. Now, this is a burst weapon, so firing at long ranges, it can be controlled quite easily. Now the iron sights on this weapon are pretty good. They don't cover your vision of view in any way, so you don't really need to be worrying about using that red dotted sight. Even though in this video I am using it, but I haven't earned many attachments, and I only earn advanced rifling in this video. But with the weapon, I feel it's best to get about players. Now, moving on to the perks. For me, I would be using lightweight, as you're going to be needing to get a few bursts from this SMG to put people down. So being able to get on them quickly, also being able to strafe in and out of any gunfire coming your way is only going to better your chances. I'd use low profile. The last thing you need is for the enemy to know where you're coming from, pick your foot at distance, and it'd be annoying. So also the reload on this weapon is closed in about 2 seconds. Now, even though the magazine size is 35 bullets, with you bursting 5 shots at a time, you could be needing a few. You know, if you come across multiple enemies, I feel that fast hands is the best way. Now, you cannot opt out for cold-blooded if you like, but I feel the weapon with fast hands is going to be more beneficial. I'd also use blast suppressor, so you don't see you getting around the map, and also toughness. That's going to make sure that you're flinching as less as possible in any gun battle, and that's going to give you the best chance of winning. Now, with your kill streaks, I'd be using UAV. Now, you want to know exactly where they are to try and get amongst them as quickly as you possibly can. Chuck that system hack on as well to blind them, and that's going to give you even better chance of getting in amongst them and kill a few of them off. But if you wanted to, you can swap these out and use some extra abilities instead. I don't personally like to run them myself, but you can swap them out for kill streaks, and you can use ones like overclock to get to the enemies quicker, and even exostim. Now this will help you win battles if you're coming up across multiple enemies. But really, in review of all this and collecting all the if you're into collecting all the camo, and trying weapons for fun, then you can give this weapon a go. But basically, guys, if you're wanting to compete, then I really don't think that this weapon is for you. I wouldn't want to use this weapon in any game type, especially game modes like hardpoint domination, where multiple enemies are basically on you straight away. You know, you could be at a real disadvantage. So for me, I personally don't collect weapons, including elites and all that, so I'm just going to be chucking this one out and getting that 2000 XP. I also haven't unlocked any more variants of this weapon, so only other one that I really want to give a try is the Pro Pipe, and see what that's going to be like, because that's meant to be the best variant of this weapon. But it's not really for me, this gun. But as you've seen by the gameplay, once I got onto people quickly and not giving them time to react, or they didn't know I was there, I felt comfortable with the gun. I also found the gun to be good in close quarters, and I found that you could still use it without the laser sight. Now, I personally, probably chuck it on there, but you know, it can be controlled quite easily, and hip firing from the gun, I still found I could connect my shots quite well and put the enemy down. But in hindsight, it's a bit of a Marmite gun. It really is. It's not for me. I don't think a lot of people are going to be wanting to use it. As you can see from this gameplay, it's not going too bad. You know, it's gone alright. It's not too bad at all, but it's been a bit rough in edges. But like I say, got to try and get amongst them as much as you possibly can. But by the end of the game, you will find that I was pretty much the best player, which I was quite surprised about after having only a few games with this gun before. And it did take a little bit of practice, but I will be swapping this out. But anyway, guys, this is going to be nearly last. And before you hop up, please guys drop a like on this video and help support my channel. It'll be absolutely amazing. Anyway guys, coming up on the screen now is going to be my subscribe button. If you could please click on that and come back and check some more daily videos. Like I say, please drop a like on this video, and also if you want to check out some of my previous videos, they're coming up on the screen now. Anyway guys, this is going to be nearly last, and I'll catch you later.